What if you were buried alive in quicksand? Movies have taught us that quicksand will swallow you whole in seconds, screaming, sinking, gone forever. But here's the truth. Almost everything you've seen in movies about quicksand is completely wrong. What actually happens to your body is far stranger and far more survivable than Hollywood ever showed you. Quicksand isn't a special kind of sand. It's completely ordinary sand that's become oversaturated with water, which breaks the friction between the grains. Normally, sand grains lock together and support weight. But once water fills the spaces between them, the ground can no longer hold you up the way solid earth does. Here's the part movies get wrong. You cannot fully sink into quicksand. Because your body is less dense than the quicksand mixture, you would naturally float, much like floating in the Dead Sea. Most people sink only to about waist deep before the sand supports their weight completely. But here's the real danger: panicking and thrashing around actually works against you. Rapid movement causes the sand to temporarily liquefy even more around your limbs, pulling you deeper. Then, when you stop moving, the sand resettles and literally locks around you, creating suction so powerful it can trap you in place. So if you can't fully sink, what actually kills people in quicksand? It's almost never the sand itself. The real dangers are exposure, dehydration, rising tides in coastal quicksand, or simply being trapped long enough for other hazards to become fatal. In most historical deaths, quicksand wasn't the direct cause. It was what happened while someone was stuck. So what should you actually do? Experts say, stop struggling immediately. Lean backward to distribute your weight, similar to floating on water. Slowly wiggle your legs to loosen the sand's grip and move in slow, gentle motions towards solid ground. Rescuers, meanwhile, would use ropes or boards, never pulling straight up since suction can generate enough force to injure limbs. That suction is surprisingly powerful. Researchers have calculated that pulling a fully trapped foot straight out of quicksand can require as much force as lifting a small car. This is exactly why panicking and yanking yourself